38-36 is your final score here from Durham, North Carolina at O'Kelly Riddick Stadium, a field that Coach Dawson Odom knows all too well, a graduate of North Carolina Central. Coach, on the other side, I know you wanted to win the game, but we talked about it all year. Discipline is the biggest thing, and penalties was the reason why we struggled to close this game out.
11-5, and 3 or 4 of those were critical points in the game. And I think when you make those kind of mistakes, like I told our team, that's the reality of who we are and what we're dealing with. And that's not going to change. We've just been able to overcome it in previous games. But when you play against teams that are good and go play hard, it's hard to go in their backyard and get a W when you shooting yourself in the foot. It seems like every other play, and that's just tough. And it's unfortunate. I thought we gave ourselves a chance. We played with a lot of grit. We competed. Well, we just didn't come away with the W.
I think you mentioned it. It's when they happened that were the big issue. Down the stretch, you overcame one, you pushed it back to the 40. You had the 31-yard touchdown run from JJ. But on the last possession, push out of bounds, and just not at good times because you had them in a difficult down the distance.
Exactly, and I think you hit the nail on the head. You had a chance. Had to do a 2-point play from the 18 instead of the 3. That lessens your chances. It's just unfortunate. It's unfortunate for the program. It's unfortunate for the players, assistant coaches. But I take full responsibility. It's my responsibility to make sure that we're where we're supposed to be and doing the things we need to do. And the players have to take some accountability for it, because that's what it is. It wasn't anything that they did. It was going to be a hard-fought football game, and all the MEAC games going to be hard-fought. But I think at the end of the day, you got to make teams beat you. Don't help teams beat you. And I think we helped them get a W tonight. And take my hat off to Coach Oliver and the Eagles. They played hard. They fought hard all the way to the end. And I thought both teams did. We just came up short.
I think one of the biggest things that you can look at this team and say come out 42 is one of the things that you can come out trailing by 3. We needed a field goal down the stretch. We did a good job of running the plays to get down the field goal line.
Well, we kicked the field goal to send it to overtime, and then we didn't get the extra point to win it, and it goes to second overtime. We score, then we got to convert a 2-point play from 18-yard line. They get the ball, they punch it in, and they convert their 2-point play, and it ends up winning the football game. But at the end of the day, I thought it was 2 good teams fighting to the end, and we left some plays out there to be made, and it's unfortunate that we had to come away with a loss, but we'll learn from it and we'll grow from it, and we'll get a chance to have an opportunity next week to see if we can take speed.
JJ Davis today was the bell cow, 18 carries, 217 yards, 3 touchdowns. He did a great job of making big plays, including the 88-yard run.
Well, he's given us a chance to show he has big play capabilities. He answered the call, and I thought our team did that. I thought when the defense made some stops, offense responded. When the offense sputtered, defense made some stops. So it was a team effort. We just came up short, but a lot of the reasons we came up short were things that we can control, and that's what we'll look at. We'll look at the film, see where we can get better, and look forward to the next opportunity out on the gridiron.
And that's the next Saturday. Travel up to Dover. It's still another tough place on the road.
Yeah.
Play another good football team on the road. We have to learn quickly from our mistakes today.
Well, I think it's just keeping your composure, and we said penalties was going to be an important battle. They were one of the more penalized teams in the conference, and then we ended up having way more penalties than we've had the last 2 weeks, and it's definitely a calling card. I believe in that. I believe you can win games by just with discipline, and tonight we weren't able to do that.
Coach, you're not out of the race yet. We still got a lot to play for, and coming up next week, you have Delaware State, a very good team. They lost on Thursday, so they really want to get back to it on next Saturday. What's going to be some of the biggest keys besides the discipline on getting back to the Spartans playing football?
Well, I just think it will be discipline. It will be just watching film and correcting our mistakes and seeing where we can get better. We know this season is coming to an end. If you want to extend it, you got to win. And it's unfortunate right now that we're having to taste defeat. And now you got to regroup, refocus, and rededicate yourself. And if we do that, I think we'll have an opportunity to get better next week. And hopefully we go play well on Saturday and give ourselves another chance to win.
Thank you, Coach.
Always a pleasure. Thank you. Behold the green and go.